Hi, Collective. Today we're going to be doing a water elemental reading. Remember that this is a collective. Not everything is going to align with you, and that's okay. It's not supposed to. So take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever it's meant for. Make sure you use your discernment. Also, please remember to like, share, hype, and subscribe. I really appreciate something's juicy. Oh my, that's terrible. Okay, this is part of the message though. Something's juicy. It's a water elemental. So, okay. I really appreciate all of your support to my channel. It helps me out so much. So, thank you so much. Okay, let's get into it. Water elements. So, water is all about your emotions. I do want to say, again, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. For those of you who don't know, this reading, why is this so difficult to talk right now? This reading is for the water element. This is not for water signs, okay? So if you're a water sign, you're more than welcome to watch this. If you're not a water sign, you're more than welcome to watch this. Okay, this is all about the element of water and how that shows up in your life and how it's supporting you and what it means for you. Okay, so a water elemental reading is going to be looking at things that are emotional, things that, your intuition is trying to tell you. It's going to be looking at your inner world, your inner safety. How are things feeling internally for you right now? That is the element of water. Okay. The focus is on what are you feeling and what are you ready to feel? Okay. All right. So, with that being said, what emotional undercurrent is influencing you right now, collective? We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. There's some type of pressure here. There's some type of pressure. I feel like it's a pressure to succeed or a pressure to live up to someone's expectations. This could be someone else's expectations or this could be your own. Okay. I'm hearing something. I watched Jadina, another reader on this app, and I love her. First of all, shout out to Jadina. You are a freaking amazing girl. But I'm hearing something that she's been saying lately. Now it's repeating in my mind. Arrive empty and you will be filled. Why is it so hard to talk? This pressure, I really feel like this is a pressure to succeed or a pressure, it's some type of pressure that it's like you have to succeed at something here. And I feel like spirit is telling you it's okay. Like you're whatever you need is going to come to you at the exact time that you need it. Something is going to be coming into focus. There's something that you can't see right now, but it's going to come into focus at the very moment when you need it the most. Okay. What feeling have you been holding back or avoiding? We have the Queen of Cups. Very synchronistic for the water reading, for the Queen of Cups to come out in this position. I feel like what you've been avoiding is tapping into your intuition. I feel like your intuition has the answers. It has the information that you're seeking, the things that you need in order for this, whatever this endeavor is, for it to be successful. Your intuition has those answers for you already, but you have to tap in. You're blocking yourself if you're not tapping into your intuition. Okay, listen to yourself. Don't doubt yourself at this time. What is your intuition trying to show you? The King of Cups. You're not as lost as you think you are. You have a great deal of control over this situation, whatever this is. You're not as lost as you think that you are. I'm seeing here the way that the King and the Queen of Cups came out, they're facing away from each other. I feel like this is two different elements of self. They're not working together. There's something about these two elements of you that if they work together and move synchronistically, you can get a lot more done. But right now, they're kind of all over the place. They're kind of like there's a tension between them. This could be your intuition and your feelings, or your intuition and some type of emotional clarity. You really need to tap into your intuition at this time. Your intuition is like your guide. I feel like there's an emotional there's some type of landscape that you're trying to navigate here with your emotions, but your emotions can't be the guide. Your intuition has to be the guide. You have to figure out how to separate the two elements so that you can get them back into moving in a groove, moving together. Because right now they're just, it's chaotic. It's giving chaos. They're working against each other because you have to recognize each element separately. Okay, your intuition is very separate from your emotions. Emotions, honestly, are separate from self. And maybe that's what you need to recognize at this time. You are not your emotions. Okay, you can, there's a difference between feeling sad and being sad, feeling happy and being happy. Your sense of self is not rooted in your emotions. Okay, there needs to be a level of detachment from these emotions so that you can function correctly and really hear what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, where does the collective need more emotional softness or compassion? The Lovers, so synchronistic. You need more compassion when it comes to understanding how these elements work together. I'm seeing the Lovers here as the King and Queen of Cups, as these two different elements of yourself, your intuitions and your emotions. Okay, the Lovers. You could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities right now. This reading is giving highly, highly synchronistic, highly in tune, highly tapped in. Are you ignoring your intuition? Because I feel like your intuition is so natural for you. Maybe there's a situation that you're emotional about. Okay, I'm getting like a situation. This is just an example. So this is not going to be everybody's situation, but this is to give you an idea of what I'm saying. This could be a parental figure, right? You may have a parental figure that your intuition is telling you something about. There could be a need to step away from this person or to not take their advice or something like that. But because of your emotional attachment to this person and the role that they play in your life, you're not listening to yourself. Okay, that is an example of how this could be playing out with the Lovers here. Whatever this is, you need these two elements of yourself to be brought back into harmony for your benefit. Okay, what emotional pattern is ready to shift or heal? I'm telling you, the Tower, chaos incarnate. The chaos, the chaotic nature of these two elements of self being out of sync with each other. This is ready to shift. Okay, I'm hearing shift into temperance. I feel like this chaos served you for it serves some type of purpose for a certain amount of time, but that time is over. I'm getting chills from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet right now. This chaos serves some type of purpose in your life. Maybe it was to get you to find your gifts. It's time to tap in. It's time to tap in. I'm hearing at this point, if you continue to choose to live in a chaotic internal state, it's because you love chaos. And the universe will honor it. If you love chaos and you want to live in a chaotic internal state, the universe will honor it and make your external state just as chaotic as your internal state. Please take heed. Okay. How can you create a sense of inner emotional safety? The Ten of Cups. Okay. This really could have to do with family. But also, I'm seeing, look at these people. Us not focusing. Okay. You see them? This is literally the King and Queen of Cups. It's literally them. But in the Ten of Cups, they've come into union with one another. They're working together instead of working against each other. Yeah. In order to create this sense of inner emotional safety, you have to honor yourself. You have to trust yourself. Separate your intuition from your emotions and let your intuition take the lead. Okay? Any final message for this collective spirit? The Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You've attracted some type of clarity or truth to you here. Okay. This may be a truth that you don't like because I'm looking at her face and she is so angry. She looks pissed. This may be some type of truth that you don't like, and maybe that's the reason that you've been avoiding it. But it's time to deal with it now. Okay? I'm going to pull a crystal for you guys. You don't have to go out and buy crystals necessarily for them to help you. You can channel the energy of a crystal. You can look up the picture of it on Google and channel the energy to you. There's something about that, okay? That's for someone here, not for all of you. For some of you who are deep did. What? Is Mercury in retrograde? Somebody please tell me in the comments. Okay. For some of you who are rooted very deeply in the physical realm, crystals for you would be better worked with in person. But if you are very air signish, very ethereal, if you spend a lot of time in the astral, you can just channel the energy of whatever crystal you want to work with. Spirit, what crystal would be beneficial for them at this time? Bloodstone. Okay. Strength, vitality, courage. Bloodstone is a stone of vitality, intuition, and deep healing. It purifies the body's energy, boosts creativity, and offers strong protection. It's grounding and detoxifying, and it shields against negative influences and restores energetic balance. That's the name of the game for you right now, is to restore your energetic balance. I'm energized, grounded, and protected in all environments. That is your affirmation of the day. Here's the stone again, bloodstone. I really hope this helps whoever it's meant for. As always, please have a wonderful day on purpose.